Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and we are here testing out some more gacha stuff. Now you can see I have a very large number of gachas behind me. Now the reason that I'm testing this out is because I've heard from so many different people what is the best thing to feed gachas? Resources, we've got structure, we've got actual things, we've got foods, we've got all kinds of different things. So what I've gone ahead and done is painstakingly placed a gacha. I'll go ahead and fly so you can see how many we got here. We got about 37, I think is what we have. 37 gachas testing 37 different types of food, and with those different types of food we are also going to be testing different qualities, different everything. We are finally going to find out what is the best. Now, I've gone so much, I'll go ahead and show you what we're testing here. It's a hilarious amount of stuff. Now, we've got stone, we've got wood, I believe is right here. So stone, wood, we've got fiber. I've gone with the classics, that's black pearls. That's like, I've even gone with some funny ones like that. We've got cooked prime meat, we've got thatch, we've got all these. So this front row is all basic resources. That was Y-Trap. We have seeds, different types of seeds over here. We've got berries right here. We've got the actual fruitlings for the Z plants. We've got rocker root. So that's all resources, different types of resources. This right here, we've got foundations of every type. That's stone, tech, metal, stone, wood, and thatch foundations we're going to test right there. We've got electrical cables because I know people tell me those are the best. We've got pipes because some people tell me those are the best. All kinds of different stuff. We've got war maps because those are very popular. Now we've got some industrial grinders because, hey, you know, why not? Smithies. We've got some more hilarious ones over here like industrial cookers. We've even gone as far as taking some industrial smelters, all kinds of different stuff. Now this back row is a little bit more as well because we're going to go ahead and test out swords. That's high quality swords versus low quality swords. We've got picks, we've got metal picks just to see the difference between those two. We have climbing picks just because it's a pick battle, why not? We've got grenades, we have advanced sniper rifles, we've got bullets, we have tech leggings. Yeah, no, we literally are testing pretty much everything. There's chitin leggings just to see the difference. There's shields. And then lastly, just in case, you know, why not? Some behemoth tech gates. So basically we have a whole bunch of different stuff. Now these gachas are going to produce, I am not going to put any snow owl pellets in them. You could put snow owl pellets to double the amount of time. They are all mate boosted. None of them have any issues with the range because these are gacha gavengers and they allow you to basically place as many as you want close together. And how we're going to do this is kind of going to be an eye test just to see. Now, before we start this, just so you can know how this actually is going to work, basically what's going to happen is I'm going to kind of float around seeing what's going on with these things. I will try and not make it very boring and kind of like, you know, show you almost the race style just so you can see it's a race to see who can get the most. I don't know. But that being said, it'll be important to check out like how fast they produce. And what we're really looking for is I'll go ahead and show you a close up of it on the back of the gacha. Let's go in K mode right here and zoom in. Yes. So you can see this one's back has no crystals on it. When they have crystals on their back, that means that they're producing crystals. The faster those crystals grow, the more crystals that get produced. So what we're finding out right now is what will grow the crystals the fastest to give you the most. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start this whole thing up because it's going to take a second or two. Basically, as soon as I turn this on, these are all going to get fed instantaneously, and they're probably all going to start to sit down just to kind of go from there. All right, so basically they should all be, yep, there they go. They've all got food, and you can see they're starting to take their seats. That one sat rather quickly. Must have liked his food. And let's see how much this crystal grows. Oh, we got a crystal pop over here. Hello. Okay, 2 crystal pops over here. 3 crystals. Okay, so this guy right here, 1 crystal per time, stone foundations, and it looks like he ate. Is it a full stack that he ate? Oh my goodness. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, so that was 1. So foundations have all produced 1 crystal per pop. This guy did too, just rolled over to the side. So whether it's a thatch foundation or any type of foundation, electrical cables also did it. This foundation right here also worked. Look at this. Okay, so you can see that crystal growing right there. And it pops right off. So thatch foundations working just as well as tech foundations, as you can see over here. You can see the crystals growing. Let's go ahead and zoom in. That one popped off. So tech foundations are just as good as thatch foundations, so it doesn't matter the quality of the material, as it turns out. Now over here, looks like this guy hasn't even bothered to sit down. What do you have? Do you not want to eat it? Okay, so leggings apparently is not something that he likes. This guy has crystals grown, but it looks like he hasn't totally finished. Ooh, this one's cranking out some stuff. What do you have? Oh, that's why. Behemoth Tech Gates. Alright, so just so you can see this one is eating. He's eating that shield. And the shield is not very effective. I think this was shields, right? No, this is chitin leggings. So chitin leggings, not effective at all. This one looks like he's got some more crystals around it. Let's see what you have going. Sniper rifles seem to be working pretty well. This guy is just absolutely cranking out stuff. Oh, okay. So metal irrigation pipes, and what's the one next to him? Because he's also cranking war maps. So war maps, irrigation pipes, and it looks like this guy's just dumping crystals off his back. Thatch foundations. So thatch foundations, war maps, all kinds of that. Those three right there are just cranking things off their back. This one is just going insanely fast. Looks like war maps are becoming pretty useful. Now the one negative about this is it costs a ton to make the war maps, because you have to do a stack of 100, and that's just a lot. Now personally I don't think that's worth it, but to each their own. This one's going pretty quick too, but he's also eating stacks of those, so that sucks. This is pretty quick too. This guy's moving insanely fast, but again, stacks of thatch, that's not good. You don't want your gacha to just eat stacks of foundations, because that's going to take you a long time to make it, but it seems like he's moving the fastest. This guy, again, the war map is moving insanely fast as well. Ooh, this one's got a bunch next to him. What do you have? Smithies, again, not very effective because he's got stacks of things here. But it looks like the structures themselves, if you can produce massive amounts of structures, seem to be producing the most overall crystals. Like this one right here is just going berserk with these stone, or I guess metal irrigation pipes. This one right here, he's got industrial cookers, not really digging it, but apparently whatever, you know, to each their own. This guy is an industrial grinder, and I'm only seeing one crystal by him and not even bothering to, yeah, so industrial grinders, I thought they would work better. They don't. But this guy, however, is just pumping out crystals. Smithies, okay. So smithies seem to be just like dumping crystals. That works. This one right here, again, thatch foundations, smithies seem to be working really well. This back row, it looks like that one has a couple, but nothing really on the back row. This one right here has got a bunch next to it. Ooh, advanced rifle bullets. So advanced rifle bullets seem to be working pretty well. We'll kind of keep an eye on that one. Okay, obviously this one's going to work really well. The Behemoth Tech Gates. He's pumping out crystals like there's no tomorrow. And that's kind of just how it works. Obviously, just use this how you will, whatever's easiest for you to produce. All right, so let's see here. Is he going to produce? So he's got 3 crystals on his back all ready to go. That's a lot. Okay. I think this is advanced rifle bullets too. Oh yeah, he's popping one every time. And that's advanced rifle bullets. So advanced rifle bullets, every single time he's producing a crystal off of his back. So that seems to be working pretty well. So advanced rifle bullets has a ton. This one next to him also producing at a pretty rapid rate, and that's the sniper rifles. So is the one next to him, who is totally eaten through whatever he's... So this is not effective because it doesn't last for very long. So that kind of sucks. So that back row, it looks like advanced rifle bullets is likely the most effective for like the cost analysis on that one. But foundations across the board seem to be just about the same. Whereas thatch is just as effective in making these crystals as tech. Yeah. So I would say that for sure. So tech and thatch are exactly the same. So don't waste your tech material. Just use thatch. You can use thatch materials. There's 6 crystals that this one is laid down right in front of me. So to each their own on that one. Oh my goodness. Hello. Now this is a cool kind of screenshot up here. Just go up a little bit and look at all those crystals. Yay. Okay. I'll stop that now. This guy's producing pretty well. This is the war maps dude. He's producing pretty quickly and not eating too many war maps, so that's pretty nice. This one, these two are just going bonkers. Okay, smithies and industrial cookers. Okay, so the smithy one is just having a heyday. He is eating like every half second. And every time he's pumping out a crystal. That's insane. Alright, so... Yep, smithies seem to be doing an insane amount. Alright, now let's check out this entire front row up here. So the entire front row is stone, wood, thatch, all kinds of stuff. They don't seem to be working very fast at all. They only have one crystal on this one's back, so it's not growing it very rapidly. This one's not even going. He's eating, kind of. Stone. So it looks like, for the most part, the raw resources up front. Stone seems to be working the best so far. But that's kind of just how they work. Now, again, these are level 1, so heavy things are going to cause issues for them. So that could be problematic. So this one has nothing in the Gavenger. He's got all that meat, and the meat is literally doing nothing. He has no... We've got a tiny little crystal right there. So meat, not useful. This one is not useful either. Black pearls, not useful. What is this, regular pearls? No, fiber, not useful. Let's check this guy out. Wood, little to no value at all. Stone seems to be the best out of the just raw resources right now. This one is just having a heyday. What do you have in you, sir? Ah, the Y-traps. So Y-traps seem to be just going bonkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 he's producing. Now this guy right here, not even doing anything. That's thatch for you. Alright, so Y-traps, looks like he's got some crystals ready to go as well. So Y-traps are crazy for producing these things, so that's pretty awesome. Nice, well done. This one has none. What are you eating? Okay, so seeds. These Azelberry seeds seem to be working. They're just not very fast. I mean, I guess if you had some... So again, here's some more seeds. If you had some Gacha eating with the... What are they called? Snow owl pellets, you'd be able to produce something, but these seeds are not working fast at all. They seem to work, but like, look at the size of that crystal. It's teeny, 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 tiny. That's crazy. Okay. However, you can literally see the difference between seeds, which a lot of people love to use, versus your Y-traps, which are crazy fast compared to everything else right now. This one is also producing at a ridiculous rate. What are you eating? Okay, so there you go. Z-fruit. Z-fruit is something that seems to be going just as fast as the Y-traps. And you can stack Z-fruit hilariously large in stacks, so that's helpful. That's pretty nice. So if you have Z-fruit or... is it X-fruit? No, Y-fruit. Y-traps or Z-fruit seem to be producing at a ridiculous rate. So there you kind of have it. So of the raw resources, it looks like Z-fruit and Y-traps are the only things that are worthwhile. Seeds could work if you had some snow owls, but they don't produce as well as Y-traps. Or, yeah, it's just easy to do the Y-traps and Z-fruits. They are just producing it. Look at his back. It's got 3 crystals ready to grow, instantly grows another one and pops it right off. And that goes the same for this guy. Look how fast that thing grows. Yeah, it's just insane. That's crazy. That's nice. Okay, we're going to get that picture in there. Boop. Yep, so Y-trap and Z-fruit, literally every single time they're getting the crystals off their backs. Nothing else up here seems to be worthwhile in the raw resources department. Again, these are level 1 gachas, so this is the base that you're going to have. Stone gets a little bit, so stone is 3rd place with Y-traps, and Z-plant by far being the most effective. In this back row, it looks like pretty much every single structure that you can put into them is just producing a hilarious amount of crystals. Look at that. Okay, the only thing that's not is this guy over here, and that's the indie forges. Okay, so that's a good thing. Now, if you can make smithies... It seems like this one is just going berserk. I don't know why, but smithies seem to be producing a crazy amount of crystals. So anything that's structure-based seems to produce just as much as the Y and Z. I would argue even more. They're moving at a faster rate and producing a crystal faster, but it's like guaranteed. So if you can produce stacks and you got enough materials, it looks like smithies are working insanely well with foundations. I would just go with thatch foundations, but that's me. And on the back row, this is more of where we have like a little bit more of the easy to test stuff. It looks like this guy worked insanely well. The Behemoth Tech Gates, it looks like pretty much all of them work pretty well. So Metal Shields is cranking now. Chitin is now cranking. Tech Pants is cranking. Looks like we've got this guy cranking with bullets. So if you make a bunch of... Yeah, so a bunch of chitin leggings seem to be doing the trick pretty well. That's not too shabby. So yeah, he's cranking. All right. So Chitin Leggings is working just fine. I would still argue that it's not as good as that middle row, but it seems to be working fine. But the entire back row, bullets are working amazingly. Sniper rifles seem to be working now. And this guy has eaten through everything. Grenades. So if you can make grenades seem to be going really nicely. Okay, he hasn't eaten that many, and they stack super low too. So grenades, there you go. There's another one. If you make a bunch of grenades, that works. This one's not as fast though. What is this? Climbing picks not working super well. This one's not working well. Picks not working super well. Regular picks not working super well. And there is no difference between these swords and high quality swords. I see that they're pretty much the same. So the quality doesn't seem to have any sort of effect. It seems to be that this one, these three right here, I'm going to call this guy kind of like first place. Snipers. And what do you have again? Oh yeah, snipers, grenades, and bullets on the back row. So bullets seem to be producing a hilarious amount of crystals. So anyways, it seems to be that if you, I mean, maybe you disagree, maybe you agree with me, but in the front row, based on resources only, if you only have access to resources, Y-Trap and Z-Fruit seem to be by far the best. And the entire middle row seems to be producing really well, just structure-based. So hopefully that helps you out. And on the back row, it looks like grenades, advanced rifle bullets, as well as some fabricated sniper rifles seem to be going crazy. So anyways, hopefully this video helps you out, and this kind of like puts to rest some of those basic things. Seeds, I know a lot of people say they use them, but I have yet to see anything valuable pop out of the seeds here. Maybe they just aren't working super fast because they're sitting down. They're just not eating. Oh, it's Micho berries. They're doing things. They're just not producing very quickly. So the best overall, obviously, that Z plant and the Y traps. So hopefully this video helps you out. And other than that, teach out.